All right, we're gonna start off with the final sort of values video here, and there's a lot I want to do in this video. There's a lot that we've already covered, so basically what I want to do is just provide a final recap, how to find values in the game. Um, we've already gone over a couple values specifically. We found the action points, we found the health, the two most requested things for this game. So when you load games, in the context of any game, frankly, you start a game, you find a value, whatever, it's great. Um, once you load a game, or you, once you load a game, that's all we're gonna say. Uh, the value changes, so it becomes, you have to refine it. You have to refine the value, as put it another way. So that's how to basically find values that are that persist between different copies of the game. Or we want to start a new say we close the game, and then whatever, say we make a cheat table, and then we close the game and we start the game back up. We want the cheat table to point to the same address of of health, or whatever the case may be. Something we'll get into in future videos. It's an incredibly complicated topic, and I'm kind of the philosophy behind a lot of these videos is that I'm not going to dive right in and just show things unless I've sort of done the requisite legwork to explain them. Um, there's other series out there. If you just want to, find a video that says, hey, do this, copy and paste this code, and you'll, instantly be able to hack any game. I mean, if that's your bag, then you can jump on Google, and you can search around and find that sort of thing. But it's not really how I roll. Hopefully, in th- this is this entire series, his video series has become massively extended from what I originally planned. Uh, but whatever, I'm not complaining. I'm just rolling with it, and hopefully, I'm just rolling with the video series, and hopefully, you're doing the same. So there's no real game plan at this point. I'm just kind of, say there's a thing. I want to talk about this thing. Let's talk a little more about this thing. We might even talk even more about the thing. Whatever the thing is, we're talking about it, and I'm feeling all right about it. Hopefully, you're feeling the same. If you're getting crazy lost, or whatnot, then you can put something up in the comments, or send me something personally, and I have no problem making new videos to address certain complaints, especially if the complaint is something that I'm doing wrong, as opposed to a feature I'm missing or something like that. I mean, if there's just something you want me to talk about, or demonstrate or whatnot, then by all means, let me know, put that up in a comment, or whatever you feel most comfortable with. So anyway, we've talked about how to find the health of our player in a game. No matter what the game is, we just start a game. Even if we load a save game, we just go in, pick some value. As you can see, I have quite a few save games here, because I've started a billion characters, or maybe not a billion, but certainly a lot, in this tutorial itself. So I have all sorts of characters I could load from. You can see up here, Karm spent 505. How's that even possible when we're, in down and out? Well, it's possible because we've been, hacking the value, and changing it and things like that. I'm not really gonna, normally I shy away from using words like hacking and things like that. I'm gonna sort of stop doing that, because in the context of what we're talking about, oh, we're hacking a value. No, are we, Zero Cool from Hackers the movie? No, that's not what I'm talking about at all. We're just messing with values, in a way that is, we're just messing with values. That's all we're gonna say. And I'm not assigning any more specific thing to it than what we're doing. We're just changing bits in memory. And to some people, that's just called hacking. That's not, we're hacking a website, and the CIA and things like that. Again, that's not what I'm talking about. We are just messing around with memory, and for some people, that's called hacking. And for in the context of what we're talking about, See, my mouse is zigging around a little bit here. When I say, we're hacking this, we're hacking that, that's what I mean. We're just screwing around with memory, and we're putting addresses in, or putting values into addresses, and that's it. We're not talking about websites. We're not talking about buffer overflows. Not talking about SQL injection attacks. We're not doing anything stupid like that. We're just talking about, hey, I got a value in memory. I want to mess with that value. I want to find that value so I can mess with that value. That's it. And so, that being said, in the previous videos we talked about and sort of demonstrated. We didn't just talk about it. We proved beyond any reasonable doubt that we can find the health of a player during combat. We can find the action points of the player during combat. We can change those values to whatever we want. So let's just let me think about this real quick. Yeah, we'll load up a new game. Walk through the same process we have. Like this, like that. I don't care. I don't care. Things. We're not even gonna mess with karma. Yada yada yada. Not even gonna type up a fancy name or think up something. Impressively humorous. We're just gonna ASDF. Continue. There we go. Click this so we can trigger the event that actually makes us. Yep. Great. I don't even care. Put down the notebook. See if that did. Yep, it does. We don't even have to click on the first two. We just click on that, put the notebook down, click this, do some dots, flashback. We're in combat. So any value that we want, we're gonna pick a different value than the first two that we've actually looked at so far. We could do health, we could do AP, but we've already shown how to do those two. This is it's not important now. We're not in combat mode right now. I mean, we could walk way the hell over here. There's no point, but we could do it. Then come back here. This guy has a little thing. Obviously, we have to talk to New Larry. So we click on New Larry. There you go. Dialogue. Not reading any of this. I think the game itself is awesome. I like the engine. I like the Fallout style of combat. But for the purposes of our video, we're not gonna read a whole lot into it. I don't care what's going on. Right now I'm just interested in the events. Taking a quick look at the time, we got about 8 minutes done so far. So it gives us what 7 minutes left. So let's pick a different value. For some reason, this event defaults to having Sam selected. So we're gonna make sure we have our character selected, and we're gonna find the ammo. Is it super requested on the forums or whatnot? No, not really. But we're gonna do it anyway just to demonstrate the point. So what we know we have max ammo because we haven't fired a shot. So what is the value of our ammo? It's 30. So go to cheat engine. Make sure we attach it to the right process. Gonna hit 30, or we're gonna type in the value of 30. It's great. Now we're gonna spend some ammo. We're gonna shoot at whoever, whatever. Who gives a shit whether we hit or not? What did we actually fire? Again, I'm doing this off the top of my head. Let's see. 2 attacks and 1 action, low accuracy. Uses 6 bullets. So we just used 6 bullets. So 24 or 30 minus 6, 24. We're already down to 1 value. Let's just lock the value. We're not going to set it to anything. We're just going to say, hey, this is a value that we think represents the player's ammo. You can double click over here, player's description, or what's the description? Player's ammo, as the case may be. It's great. It's awesome. Now, if we tell our player to shoot at something and the ammo stays at this level, then we know we found the right value. Now, the sort of the caveat here is, once we do this and tell them to shoot at somebody, our action points are going to go down to 0. So we're not going to be able to actually see what the ammo is for our character until the whole round is done, and it sort of comes back over to our character. But it doesn't matter because the game's not really going to do any calculations in between. We fire this, our action points go to 0. Then we're going to sort of zip through these two people's turns. Or I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to click end. and then we'll come back and we'll be able to see whether this value is actually changed. So we could click end right now, but we want to change the value of our ammo. Again, it's 24. We've locked it. We want to change this value. If we click to end right now, obviously he's not going. Our player's not going to shoot anything, so there would be no value change. It's all about environment, as we talked about earlier. Let's click that button. We shoot at New Larry. We miss miserably. We're back to Sam, and we have the other two NPCs. Who cares? I'm just going to do end. The game goes through the routines. Back to our character. You can see our value has not changed. And we will shoot. We have 2 action points. Shoot at somebody. Has the value changed? No. It actually just stayed the same. So let's do something a little more crazy. Make the example a little more concrete. Change it to 99. We're going to unlock when you have a value locked and then you change the value. Generally behooves you to unlock the value, wait a couple seconds, and then relock the value. Because as I talked about in a previous video, what Cheat Engine is actually doing is it's reading the value from whatever you tell it. It's then assigning that value to this address every certain interval, 10 milliseconds, 100 milliseconds, whatever the case may be. So we're gonna again unlock the value, relock the value, or unlock the value, change the value, and then relock it. So just so we're sure that Cheat Engine's reading the right value. So we have that done. We have 1 action point left. We set our ammo to 99, and then we locked it. So we should have a ridiculous amount of ammo. It should never go down. Take a shot. Doesn't matter. We miss. We're going to end our turn so that we cycle through the whole thing again. Now when we come back, it should select our player character, and it's going to give us full ammo. And it doesn't matter how we spend that ammo. You can see here that obviously we have full ammo. The yellow is telling us, this is what you're going to have left when you pull the trigger or when you shoot. So let's see if we can. Nope, can't. So anyway, prove this point a little further. We'll click on somebody, so we're going to shoot. Our ammo should go down to this level right here. Spending 6 shots should bring us down to 24. Just to double check, we all tab back out to Cheat Engine. Has 99. Shoot New Larry. We miss again. Who cares? We go back, still have 99. As far as the game is concerned, we can tab around, select different characters, just to make sure that this interface is refreshing. Go back. Our ammo has not changed. So again, it demonstrates it's extremely simple to find specific values, or values in general. I'm not really going to elaborate on this topic anymore. I mean, if you want to find the value, there's been the past 2 videos, and this one included, clearly demonstrates how to find a value, how to set up an environment, so you can find that value, so you can modify that value. You may have to mess around a little bit. You may end up sending people down into the corner, and then your guy way out, into the unknown to be shot. But that's sort of the nature of the beast, and there's no real avoiding that. So again, any value we want. We just picked this one at random. I have no prior. I've never actually found the ammo value for the player before. Something I just completely did, seat in my pants,